Hello, welcome back. Today I'm watching House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 2. I feel like I'm gonna binge this show because, I only watched one episode and my emotion went all places. And I'm not one that cries easily. I wish I was for channel purposes, but I am not. And episode 1 completely got to me and I'm like, whoa, I'm really into all the schemes, all the emotions, all of it. And I am very curious to figure out what's gonna happen now. And honestly, I'm really upset for Rhaenyra. I said, right, that I heard in a video that prepared you for season 2 that in season 1 she said a lot of very useful things, but nobody ever listens to her and thinks that she's crazy. And I was like, okay, this season I'm actually gonna pay attention. And it's crazy. She talked about the rats and in that same episode, her baby boy. And I feel so bad for her. And I also wonder what is going through her mind picking the boy. But then I'm like, maybe she did right by deciding instead of them getting both kids. These guys though, I would actually think that they could have killed both of them just to be sure. Like, I'm hesitant, let's kill them both. Whoops. The fact that you can kill a kid so easily without hesitation, I feel like it's so different from them being hired to kill Aemon. Killing a kid, man. Anyway, if you want to see more reactions, make sure to check out Patreon. There I post early access to the next reactions, so you can find the unedited versions there as well, but also the edited version, everything just way ahead. Then you can find it on here. It also supports me a lot because that way I can pay editors to bring these videos to you guys. All right, let's go.
What if we can't find him?
How do you reckon the answer to what if we can't find him, a son for a son was the answer? Or did he say that earlier too? Oh, I can still hear that sound of the slicing.
Rhaenyra, what's happened? They killed the boy.
The boy. Maybe she had detached herself from him already, that he was always more an heir than a son. I really have a hard time believing that. Oh god. Oh, and they suspect everyone, of course.
I'll kill them! Traitors and villains! They dare strike at me!
I guess it's a lot different when it's your own son.
I declare war!
That also does mean that suddenly Aemon is next in line, I guess. I don't know if that's gonna be relevant at one point. He knew they were coming for him. They stole the coins.
The villain will be found. We mustn't be shaken by this. This act.
The child is dead. But what they've done to Micah.
Yes.
It's interesting seeing her grief for Helena more than for Jaharis.
We will mourn as we must, but some good may yet come of this.
Dude, I think it's time to take 5 steps back. It's interesting that she said what they done to my girl, but not to her boy.
My son is my legacy!
I only realized that now.
And where were you? The Lord Commander of my King's Guard.
I'm bad!
Wait, your mum?
Is there any question who did this?
She's fucking laughing at me!
I don't think she's laughing at you one bit, but okay.
The guard has detained someone with the child's head in a sack.
Oh my god. Blech.
We know our enemy!
King may have more than one enemy, Your Grace.
Oh, whoa, painful.
You mean to blame Rhaenyra? Tell the realm she has done this.
I'll have the realm told nothing. We were assaulted within our own walls. I will not be seen as weak.
You're already seen as weak.
Ooh.
They whisper in the streets. They say perhaps Rhaenyra should be queen.
And so you would name her monster, slayer of infants.
A funeral progress. Let them see the child. Let them look upon the works of this pretender to the throne.
Even then, are they also gonna not say, like, her boy was killed too? Like, even if they try this, right?
I will not have my little son's body dragged through the street like a dead dog.
Not dragged, honored! Escorted to the dragon pit to be burned as a Targaryen prince.
Wow.
No.
Jaharis will do more for us now than 1,000 knights in battle.
Wow, I hope you never have to think that way when your kid dies.
Let the Silent Sisters ready the prince for his final journey.
No, I do not wish to be a spectacle.
The realm must see the sorrow of the crown.
Oh, I have chills. I feel like in general, also in the real world, when you see royals, there's a funeral and stuff, they need to be like, everybody's looking at them, it's a spectacle. Like, if you see Diana's funeral, for example, and then the little boys behind, like, oh, it feels so like...
There's to be a funeral for Jaharis. We've been asked to ride on a wagon behind his body. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Neither do I. But when a thing like this happens, a blow to the king is a blow to the realm.
Why is she so cold? This is her girl.
Helena, what you saw last night when you came to my room.
This is for my boy.
I don't think she cares one bit that she saw her mom having sex right now. Oh, episode 2, another grieving mom. Okay, my boy is home in an hour. Oh my god, this makes me sick. Has having a boy changed you as a reactor? It damn well did. Oh my god. This is like torture for her.
You gonna hurt me?
No, but I cannot vouch for his grace.
Oh no. Okay, time to get ready. Okay, that was quicker than the boy. It's like having to listen to this even. Oh my god. Poor woman. And it's like, yay, it worked. It's the most traumatic event of my life. Paid off, yay.
And they are accusing me of having a hand in this.
I feel like she might not even have wanted this.
Having lost my own son, that I would inflict such a thing on Helena of all people, an innocent.
Problem is, he's also the king's son. So you might think you wouldn't do that to another mother, but yeah, the dad.
A mother so aggrieved might naturally seek relief and retribution.
Even they believe it a little bit. And she's like, oh, there we have it.
Did you send assassins to murder children in their beds? If Aemond was not to be found, what were your instructions then?
A son for a son.
You have wounded me, weakened my claim to the throne, my standing among my own council.
I said no.
I don't believe you.
Hard because I don't believe him either.
I cannot trust you, Damon. I've never trusted you, wholly.
Okay.
Much though I wished to, willed myself to.
I have served you faithfully.
Have you? Or have you used me as a tool?
I think he tried to do well by her though.
You think me some kind of monster?
Oh, I don't know what to think of you. I don't know what you are, or who it is you serve.
Am I not on my way even now to Harrenhal to raise an army in your name, Rhaenyra? Yours!
I don't think he's a good guy, but I think he's telling the truth. He meant well.
Your father
Who
was a
needed
coward
you?
who knew I was the stronger son, and he was afraid to be seen in my shadow. Do you believe he made you heir because of your great wisdom, because of your virtue?
Oh, don't do this.
Or did he merely use you as a tool to put me in my place because he was afraid of me? Because he knew your legacy, unlike mine, would never outshine his own?
He was not afraid of you, Damon!
Guys, this doesn't matter right now.
You struck down a child.
It was a mistake.
Oh, I don't know what to believe. I feel like it was. A lot of things have been said right now. This is one of those fights where I'm like, can you come back from that? Because a lot of really hurtful things were said.
You wish to see me, Your Grace?
My father? He must follow his own path.
It's not be easy to be like in between that and like something clearly is going on. Very professional, Bela. I wonder what his own path is gonna be. Oh, they cannot even share his grief. And they both lost the same thing. So the two people who understand the most, oh god, taking the crib down. Yeah. It's like that Zoom that we saw earlier with Lena on the court.
Have you told anyone?
What do you take me for?
One who seeks absolution.
Would that not be his own end?
There is none for what I've done.
Alright, so this is driving a little bit of a wedge. At least momentarily, I think. Not permanently.
What is this?
It's a reminder of yesterday, I think. I'll replace it hence.
Do it now.
The night was long, Sir Christian, and I had not eaten. If I could
You
just...
defy my authority, Sir Arik.
What's up with him?
The white cloak is a symbol of our purity, our fidelity. Kingsguard are a sacred trust. We so easily sully our ancient honor.
Imagine like sleeping with everyone that you serve and then being like, hey, purity.
I'll remedy the error.
Although I can imagine that in army settings, there is this thing of like respecting the way you look, right?
Where were you when Jaehaerys was murdered?
With King Aegon.
Where were you?
Well, if you thought to go upstairs. Where were you? Oh, Commander.
And why has Helena the Queen been granted no sworn protector? Surely once she ascended, she should have... Oh, brother! It's a thief and a traitor to the crown.
It's funny how they both hear the same thing, right? Both brothers can't do well.
You well know how it pains me. You have brought disgrace upon our ranks, and now you must restore it.
I feel like he's kind of reflecting.
You will go to Dragonstone and strike down Rhaenyra in her own halls.
He's pissed off that he couldn't have prevented this, and now he's looking for someone to blame.
Your twin serves there at the pleasure of the so-called queen. They will mistake you for him if you play the part.
Then there's two of them. Isn't that also suspicious?
Put down the pretender and you will end a war before it begins.
It's so weird that he comes with this plan all by himself without discussing it with anyone.
If they see the two of us, you must not let that happen. You would send me to my death. Or to triumph and glory.
If I were him, I would go to them and be like, hey, it's a brother. Can I have a talk? Can I stay?
Now will you go? Or must I question your loyalty to the king?
It's a mad plan. This is where Daemon went. Oh, Aemond.
Daemon sent them to kill me. In truth, I am proud that he considers me such a foe.
Dude, it's because you killed the boy. Not because you're this great guy.
The boy is grown into a man.
Not here.
Does he have mommy issues? Oh boy.
The markets have been running low since the blockade. Those with means are hoarding everything they can. I walked 2 hours today to find a chicken for the pot and paid 3 times as much as I should have.
Oh, damn.
I cannot blame anyone for doing what I myself would do if I could.
I don't think you let children go hungry while you filled your own cellars.
Lucky we don't have enough coin to find out.
That's a nice statement on her part.
The king has promised us some relief.
Did he say when? I'm afraid, Hugh.
This is, yeah, awful feeling.
I see all your great adventures have done nothing for your looks. I hear Lord Corlys himself commended you for your service to him.
Wow, people have heard.
He made no offer, and I'd rather he didn't. Truth be told.
Do not be foolish, Alan.
There is a war brewing.
Another opportunity to distinguish yourself.
I feel like in every show, every movie, everything with wars, you'll have the characters who are like, this is a chance, until they are there and they see what it's like.
I too have felt the crown pass over me. It is a hard thing to accept. And now Viserys is dead and all claims are in doubt.
You don't think Daemon will challenge her?
I hope not.
Not as such, that neither can he allow her to command him.
Pity. I have on occasion found that to be quite enjoyable.
I'm glad they really get along well. You rarely see that.
In the meantime, I am here. We will not let the queen falter.
I love how supportive she is, right? While she also could be feeling a lot of resentment.
The Lady Mysaria, Your Grace.
Is she gonna inquire about what happened?
I gave Daemon 2 names. That is the extent of it, and I did not wish to do that much. He said it was the price of my freedom.
This will not really help her further, right? Answer the questions that she has, I think.
He's gone.
For how long?
A week or forever, I do not know.
Oh no, she's not gonna take it on her.
He does do that, doesn't he?
Ooh, that brought it to a whole new level.
Bit by bit, I earned my living. Then they set it all aflame. The hand did not like it when I showed my teeth. For too long, I made it my aim to be of consequence. But now, I see that was the wish of a child. Daemon, Otto Hightower, makes no difference. They will never accept me.
She's really speaking to her heart, right?
How did you get that scar?
I don't remember enough of her. This conversation did not go where I thought it was gonna go, though. And I feel like she said a lot of things that Rhaenyra was like, I know. Wow, what a view. We actually went to Croatia where they filmed part of, Game of Thrones. Oh god.
Who are they?
Ratcatchers in the king's employ.
The dog. Oh my god, we don't need a mourning dog. On top of all the feelings.
What have you done?
Have you seen these things where dogs grieve at the tombstone of their owners? Like,
The Ratcatchers!
Oh, I had them hanged.
He's like, this kid has no impulse control.
Idiot!
Beware how you speak to your king, my lord.
The king is my grandson, and my grandson is a fool. He's murdered innocent men.
And one guilty one.
And hanged them from the walls of the city.
That's not how that works.
They are fathers and brothers and sons, and their wives and children gather now at our gates to weep and curse your name.
I wonder if Larys is gonna be like, it's good that you are strong, my king. I don't know, right? It's just a guess.
I wish to spill blood, not ink.
Why?
We must act. Sir Kristen Cole has acted.
Oh, he knows.
And what has Sir Kristen Cole done?
And he had him do it?
He has sent Sir Aric to slay Rhaenyra.
Just that sentence just doesn't even make sense.
Alone?
He's pretending to be his own twin. Brilliant.
Gods help us all.
I feel bad for the man.
It's time the bitch queen paid a price.
Somebody's sour.
You never think of your father, his dignity.
Fuck dignity.
Ooh.
I want revenge. My father is dead.
Which I get, right? I get the revenge part, but like killing all the red catchers is not the way to do that.
And we are the poorer for it. He was right about you.
Oh, I wouldn't go there.
He made me king.
He's laughing in his face.
Is that what you think?
Remove your badge.
That's the problem with being the highest advisor, right? If you give advice they don't like, you're gone.
You are my father's hand, not mine. Take it off.
It's such a tricky position to be in.
Give it to Cole. My new hand will be a steel fist.
You will regret this.
When it's too late.
Give it to him.
Damn, Kristen has a lot of power if you think about it. He's the hand of the king and sleeps with the Queen Dowager, okay?
I do not know if I trust you, but I will keep the word of my house if you say that it was given.
Oh.
There is a Valarian ship in the harbour, bound for Myr by way of Pentos. I will see that you are given passage. I'm not so unworldly as to let you fly free.
I am. Thank you.
That is nice. Unexpected.
Mysaria will be leaving us. Let her collect her things, then have someone take her down and secure her berth on the Corwin.
Is this real? I'm kind of like, they're gonna kill her outside. Maybe it's because the way that she spoke, Rhaenyra really was like, I get that. That's how I've been treated my whole life. Like that it doesn't matter what you do. Oh my god, you noticed.
A moment.
Oh, this is an important moment.
Sir Eric, I thought you were within.
Sorry, lack of vigilance. The enemy is about, good sir.
This feels so unreal. What if he runs into his twin? Or into someone who just saw his twin? Oh my god, he's gonna go right to her. This is crazy. I feel like many twins watching this, most twins probably are like, no way. Oh, that's how they... Oh, that's cool.
Please try and lay down your grace.
Thank you, Linda.
His heart must be racing.
I had no choice. Do not do this. I beg you.
At that point, you don't know for which one you need to run. Like, even if our Eric dies, the other one could still act like he is our Eric and kill her later. Ooh, ooh.
Which is Eric?
See?
Still love you, brother.
Only makeup. I really feel like one of them is gonna die and we're gonna not know which one. You will never trust the one that survives. Oh my god.
Forgive me.
No.
Whoa! Okay. Yeah, I can imagine that killing your twin is not on your to-do list and that you're like, don't know what to do next.
Aegon is still malleable. It is the death of the child that has unstrung him.
The child.
I can't stay here. I'll return to Old Town. You have a son there who'll take more kindly to instruction. Daron may yet help us in weeks to come.
Right, the fourth kid.
Go rather to Highgarden. While you're gone, I'll speak sense to him. His blood will cool. In time, you may yet return.
I don't think so, though. Like, he has all these voices speaking to him and everybody has their own motives and I don't know. It's not like other people want them to get along.
We will yet prevail and bring forth peace, I still believe. As long as you and I hold fast.
I have sinned.
Oh god, to your dad?
I do not wish to hear of it.
Yeah, wise man. It's so hard to imagine what this is like, right? You lose your grandson and now your son is pissed off at your dad and you're also grieving and you love everyone involved. Like, this is her boy who lost his boy. And she was saying earlier, like, the one is dead, but what they did to my girl, but like, this is her boy too, who lost his kid. She just leave. He had a promotion, so now it's fine. Or not. Or it's therapy. Insert passionate sex scene. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. This show. I feel like in an episode, so much happens that when an episode is done, I'm almost just like, that does mean that Mysaria walked away, right? She saw that something was up and was like, bye. I kind of was thinking that maybe because Rhaenyra showed her grace, that she was like, okay, I go back and tell them. Then to have the two twins fight, that's such a tragedy that they belong together. The fact that they even said like we were two bodies, one soul. But in the end, I think it shows you that even though they picked different sides and were gonna die for their side that they picked, they were not gonna live on without the other one. Like that is a step too far. And it's just heartbreaking. And then Aegon with the red catchers. Oh man, when you see all these family members weep and then the dog. There's so much hurt. It's so interesting to see Alicent's reaction towards Aegon versus Helena. But I feel like this is the frustrating thing as a viewer many times where you see the people who seem to be stable and wise are being the ones put aside, or the ones that play into impulsive reactions that the leader himself would have. Kristen as a hand, okay. The others are considering Larys, maybe they will listen to them. But what a lonely place they're all in, right? How freaking lonely. I wonder if we're gonna see their fourth kid a lot. If Otto is gonna leave, if he's gonna play a part in any of this or not. We saw Aemon have a little bit of guilt and finding comfort. Where's Daemon gonna go? And then to see, you know what got to me as well, the scene with you and his family. I feel like we got introduced to you last episode and he really was like, oh, he was so polite and still like troubled. And then now to notice that his wife is also super kind in terms of like, we might be doing the same. And I think that's a very gracious look to have when people can see others' behavior and are like, if I had the opportunity, I would do the same thing. Such a wholesome family. I feel like we're gonna see more of them. The fact that we've seen 2 episodes already, I think it's very valuable to see perspective from the regular folk. I feel like I'm really gonna enjoy this season. I've only watched 2 episodes and I'm like, yeah, if it wasn't for this channel, I would just lay in bed and watch it on my tablet all the episodes straight. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. I very much enjoyed this episode. If you want to see more reactions, make sure to check out Patreon. There are posted reactions to next episodes already. The edited versions, as you can find them here, but also the full-length versions if you like to watch the unedited version together with me. I wish you a lovely rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!